Hi everyone, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. Please press the like button, subscribe, share, comment. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much everybody for supporting me over the years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In today's video, we are going to be talking about magazine carriers or magazine holders. Where exactly do you put them? Do you put them here? Do you put them here? Do you put them here? And for magazines in particular, what direction should they face? If you own a security or you manage a security company, maybe you are on the training staff and you want to use this video as a refresher, or maybe you want to send this video to somebody who's just starting off in private security or in private security, feel free to send them this video as well. So I am going to be showing you where I put my equipment, and I will articulate why I put my equipment in a certain place. So for my magazine holders or carriers, I like to have them on my support side. Right here is this is my gun side, and actually I better do this because YouTube's gonna get upset about me. That's upset with me. This is not a real gun. This is an airsoft. Look at airsoft tip, nothing in the well of the weapon. I'll go ahead and lock the slide back. Visual and physical inspection is always necessary. But this is an airsoft pistol. This is the Glock 19X airsoft. Airsoft. The reason why I had to put my airsoft pistol in here just like that, you know how it didn't look smooth. By the way, is this holster is designed to accommodate a red dot, and it's also designed to accommodate a weapon mounted light. So just to let you know. Magazines are not, these aren't real. There's no real magazine that goes up like this. The little BBs goes up here, the little airsoft BBs, because this is an airsoft. I want you guys to be watching me how I put these in here. They should go exactly like this. I'm just kidding. Those of you who have received proper instruction, those of you who are maybe firearm instructors, should have caught that from the get-go. If you did, then you get 100 bonus points. So the first thing I want to do is decide where I'm going to place my magazine holders. This is my gun side, okay? So this goes to my strongest side. This is my dominant side. I want to put my carriers, my magazine carriers, on the support side, meaning the opposite side. The reason why I don't want to put them here is as follows. So let's just say I have a magazine pouch right here, okay? Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Okay, I just got involved in some gunfight and now I need to reload. Look at how awkward this position is. If you have to do an additional movement or a movement that doesn't look like it really flows, then you're not being very efficient. So for example, boom, 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 I need to reload. Okay, go to slide lock. I'm gonna bring my handgun up to my workspace and I'm gonna load. But look at, even if I have them facing in the right direction, look at, there's additional movement. I have to reach here and I have to swing a little bit this way and then get it in like this. So that's why I don't want it right here. It should look something like this. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, look at how more smoother this is from right here. Look. You see that? And I'll demonstrate one more time. Okay, so it's right here. Look how smooth this is. Okay, look at, get it here. Back on target. Now, if I need a load from up here, look at the movement on this side. Boom, boom, boom. I need to put a new magazine in. I ran out of ammo. Okay, look at the movement. It's like this and this. I'll do it a little bit faster. It's not as efficient. Now, if you think it's efficient, then wear it right there. One other reason why I don't like to have my magazine on the strong side is that I'm putting more weight. I mean, each magazine could, I don't know, guys, maybe weigh a pound, 3/4 of a pound, depending on how much ammunition is in there. You're putting all that weight here, and then the weight of the gun can make your whole body shift this way because of the weight. You're on post for 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Imagine just standing or you're walking around your patrols like this. You're gonna put a large toll right on your back. So try to even out the space as best as possible. Okay. Now, when you're inserting your magazines, the bullet faces the buckle or the belt buckle. So this is your magazine. If the bullets are facing this way, bullet faces the buckle. So they would go in just like this. Okay, so it look like this. You're gonna look at where the bullets are, and there's not bullets because this is a BB. See where they're facing. Okay, wherever they're facing, you want to have it face the buckle. Okay, bullets face the buckle. So it should look something like this. I often see security, even law enforcement, they'll have their magazines like this because it looks cool to them. What ends up happening is they look like they're fast on video. And why is that? Because of this magazine. This magazine is oriented the right direction. Bullet faces the belt buckle. But when they do a secondary magazine change, okay, this is what happens. So if the bullet faces that way, your magazine change is going to look like this. Okay, I just ran out of ammunition. See this? It doesn't go in there as efficient. I mean, you're gonna literally have to go like this. That's totally unnatural. And I'll demonstrate one more time. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Just ran out of ammunition. If I have the bullet face away from the buckle, look, and this is my fastest reload. It's gonna look like something like this. Looks strange, right? Have the bullet face the belt buckle. I see some of you guys on Instagram with an AR magazine, just like this. And the only reason why I put this in here is really for show. Look, if you don't have an AR as part of your duty setup, this looks dumb, guys. To somebody who trains a lot, to somebody that knows what they're doing, you're being placed over here. Private security, it seems like there's a significant amount who feel like they want to be validated by law enforcement, validated by others. This is a good way to keep you invalidated. If you have an AR magazine on your belt and no AR to go with it. What do you guys think? Now, if you think that it's a good idea, even if you don't have an AR with you, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. I really want to have the discussion and wonder why you want to go that route. Magazines, pouches. Don't put them right here because it will look something like this if you need to reload. So bullet faces belt buckle. That's kind of hard to do when your magazine pouch is all the way over here. So I guess in that circumstance, if you have to do it here, bullet faces the threat. I just made that up right now. So look, this is how it look. This is how it would look like if your magazine pouches are right here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Just ran out of ammunition, so I have to go over here and do this. Okay, it's less efficient. Let me try to do that fast. Boom, boom, boom. You see how there's like an awkward movement to it. It doesn't flow. But if it's right here, look, boom, 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 bring it into my workspace. Boom. Okay, the flow looks like it's constant, it's not interrupted. Once in a while, you'll see security officers, sometimes some police officers put the magazine pouch on the back. Don't put nothing along your spine. You're gonna get injured, especially if you fall down. Imagine, okay, boom, 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 you run out of ammunition. Let me go all the way to the back. Please don't do that. With some of these pouches, some officers have the pouch facing horizontal. So right now this pouch is a vertical pouch. You see the horizontal ones. You could do it that way as well, but typically when you have a horizontal pouch, you have a flap that goes over it. And these are your old school pouches. So basically you are engaging in your gunfight, your target practice, and you need to reload. Okay, you have to unbutton the pouch. Okay, unbutton the pouch and then insert the magazine. It takes more time. I know that there's some contracts that require you to have a flap over the magazine pouch or the magazine carrier. If that's what the contract requires, if that's what your employer requires, then that's what you have to do. That's what you have to have. If you are an employer, I would advise you to allow your officers, your security officers, to have the open pouches. Before I was an opponent for the open pouches because I thought that your magazines would just fall out, but this is under retention. Look at it. I mean, there's some significant retention in these pouches. They're not going to just fall out. Okay, eventually if I do that, they will fall out, but there's a significant amount of retention. Now, some employers might say, well, I don't want my officers to have an open pouch because during a fight, they might fall out. Okay. Your officer got into a fight. Okay, they fell out. Okay, the magazines fell out. You have no magazines. And now you have a gun, right? Forget the magazines. I have ammunition in here. And quite honestly, in a lethal force situation, you probably won't even have to reload. If you find yourself in a lethal situation and that person is not going down, I think that you have more of a marksmanship problem than an actual ammunition problem. And that's just my opinion. Now, if you're in California, it's a little different. California, security is generally restricted to 10 rounds only. I did a video where I showed you some studies, and in the average lethal force encounter, between 4 to 6 rounds are exchanged, or actually that are expelled by the shooting security officer. I'm sorry, the police officer, because the studies are on police officers. 4 to 6 rounds. If you put another person, another assailant into the equation, you might actually run out of ammunition, and you actually have to, you're gonna have to reload, okay? Now, for reloading, I do practice often, but I'm not out there practicing my splits of a second reload. My concentration is primarily on marksmanship, not reloading. So that's just my take on that. Magazine pouches. Put them where they're accessible. I've seen some police officers, some security officers, especially the ones that are coming out of the military, for some reason, they like to put the pouch like right over here. I don't know why that is. I'm thinking maybe they don't have a handheld radio. And I'm thinking if they do have a handheld radio, it's probably on their carrier. So they're just used to having it here. again, you can have it here, but the farther that this pouch is from the belt buckle, the more movement that you have to make. So, for example, if it's all the way over here, okay, boom, boom, run out of ammunition. Instead of just grabbing it here, now I gotta go over here. You're losing splits of a second. So I like to have them right here. Totally up to you guys. Okay, that's all I have. So we just covered holsters for your magazines, position the holsters, and the position of the magazine. Let me know if you guys have any comments, concerns, questions.